Hi.
Thank you for joining our Stop Food Waste Day cooking class today. We are very happy to have Tristan. Can you tell us a little bit background of yourself?
Okay, so I'm the chef Tristan. I'm an executive chef for the Compass Group. So to the base, I'm a pastry chef in France, and finally, step by step, I have evolved until to become the executive chef and be here with you.
Oh, wow, okay. Today, our cooking class is a little bit different from other cooking classes that you might have joined. Our focus today is how to save food and minimize food waste. Because food waste is an important issue in Hong Kong, more than 3,300 tons of food waste is being disposed into the landfills, and that represents the highest percentage of total solid municipal waste. Tristan, during the pandemic, a lot of us are staying at home to eat and cook. And because of that, unnecessarily, we create more leftovers. And often we don't know what to do with them. Like, I think what we have today here.
Yeah, that's true, Aurea. Every time, even me, I cooking too much pasta, okay? Well, don't say it, but I cooking too much pasta. But today, I will show to you what we can do when we have a leftover pasta. And we would just need these ingredients. So, let's start.
Yes.
Okay, so firstly, what we will take is the mushroom. No need to take all the mushroom. We will take just 3-4 pieces. Is okay. We will slice it. Okay, no need to slice it very thin, but just, you know, like that. Okay. The last one.
Okay.
Okay.
I see that, Tristan, you are not wasting any part of this mushroom.
Exactly. So you have some people, and also my grandma, keep the tails and use for the soup. Okay. But for this one, me, I keep the tails. Okay. So I will put my mushroom inside the bowl.
Okay.
After that, what we will need to do is we will take the oil. Okay, and we will put just a little bit. No need to put a lot because your bacon is already fat. Okay. So we put a little bit oil and we will let it heat. Take the spatula just to spread everywhere, okay? Stay here, I'm coming back.
I will watch it.
I will take the ingredient what we need. So the bacon, okay? In French we call that lardon.
Say that again?
Lardon.
Lardon.
Yeah, I know the R is quite difficult to pronounce for the Cantonese. We have also the sour cream. So me, I use the sour cream. You can also use the liquid cream, okay? But I advise you to use every time the sour cream for really let all your pasta absorb the cream, okay?
I see.
Okay, I bring everything here, but after, don't worry, I manage.
Thank you.
Okay, so this is ready. We put our mushroom, okay?
It's medium heat, I see that.
Yeah, we can even increase for let it eat a little bit more better. So we whisk it a little bit for your mushroom absorb all the oil we have put inside, okay? And also after, what we will need to do is to take and to put
This one.
exactly, the bacon, okay? So this bacon is full of fat. Is for this reason, previously I tell you to didn't put a lot of oil inside, okay? There's no need. Yeah.
Full of fat.
Exactly, you know? It's like a bacon when you're cooking it, you know, you every time have a kind of liquid is a fat, okay? So no need to add a lot of oil inside.
But that's scary to a lot of ladies, Tristan.
For me too.
Little bit is okay.
Yeah, so we eat it, okay? We're cooking it around 3-4 minutes, okay?
Starting to smell now.
Exactly. I hope you have put the fan around. Okay, so this is for one portion, okay? I will reduce the fire and I will add my cream now, okay?
Okay.
So I will just take 1.5 spoon,
Okay.
okay? No need more. And we will start to mix it, okay? So if you have some parsley, okay, you can also add it. As you see, as Aurea didn't tell me, but me I know, it's a little bit like a carbonara pasta, right?
Yes, a little bit like, but not exactly.
Exactly, we use our leftover pasta, but the idea is the same, okay? That smells so well.
Yes.
So now we will add our pasta. So it's a little bit sticky, meaning it's really leftover pasta.
It's a little bit hard. Huh?
Yeah, exactly. So because we will put the cream, okay, the cream will be absorbed by the pasta, okay? And like this, it will be really, really better.
So, Tristan, if it is fresh pasta, you would use the liquid cream, and because this is the leftover pasta from last night,
Yeah.
you are using sour cream.
Exactly,
Got it.
exactly. Because you know, with the sour cream, you can add some little bit water if it's really too thick, okay? Depend really how much and how long you have kept your pasta, okay? But I advise you, take sour cream. It's
Sour
always
cream,
better.
always better. And less fattening.
Exactly. Maybe, yeah. Okay, so now we'll just add little bit seasoning, okay?
A bit of salt.
Little bit of salt, of course.
The pepper.
The pepper.
May I help you with this,
Okay.
Tristan?
Alors, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
sorry. That's why we need you, Tristan.
Okay,
Tell me
yeah.
to stop.
Allez, that's okay. That's perfect.
Yeah.
That's perfect.
Okay.
So, you see, we can really smell the pepper. This is the kind of details.
Yes. Trista, back to our today's theme of cutting food waste. At work, what do you do to cut food waste?
But you know, I think everyone should be concerned by the food waste. But in Compass, we are very concerned about the food waste. For this reason, we have a food waste program we use in Compass, but also we can make a simple step for reduce the food waste, like asking just the kids to finish their meals, or recycling the coffee ground, or you know, just use what you need and not over. This already can prevent the food wastage. It's a very simple step we can make. Everyone can make.
And I know that Compass also works with Foodlink to donate any
Exactly.
safe to eat surplus food to us to distribute to the needy communities, and that's a very good cause.
Yeah, that's true. Every time, I think it's the Monday and Wednesday and Friday for my side, but Foodlink coming and we give it to them a box of our wasting food, okay, and after you can distribute it to everyone.
Yes, and I think educating the young kids is as important in telling them not to waste food.
Exactly. I think now is really time for just to use what we need, okay, and really didn't make over and over. Of course, we have something like that, we can use it and reuse. But I think the first step is to really and clearly understand we use what we need.
Right. Tristan, how do we tell whether the pasta is ready or not when in the pan?
But you see, almost all the cream have been fully absorbed by the pasta, okay? Just a little bit rest, and this is what I want. I don't want all the sour cream will be absorbed by the pasta, but just almost 75%, it should be okay.
75%.
Yeah,
Okay.
but after you can also count like 5 or 7 minutes for cooking that.
Okay.
So now we will add an extra step. What we will do, alors we can eat like that, huh? You can really eat like that, no problem, but we can add an extra step. And for this extra step, we will just put that in the tray, okay, up for the cameraman. We will put it, you see.
Oh, a nice plateful.
Alors, you see, we cannot put more than this.
Perfect portion.
A perfect portion. I don't know who makes this script, but it's very nice. Okay, and on it, of course, we will add some mozzarella, okay? Remember, when we make some grated or some baked pasta, every time you use the mozzarella, didn't use Emmental, okay? Emmental is to have a less water, okay? This, when they will be cooking, it will be not melt. It will be stay on the same position. It's very ugly. So, we will just put it on the top, okay?
Whatever amount you like, right?
But you know, I'm French, so you know, cheese, French cheese. You know, every time the people say, hey, I don't like cheese, everyone likes the cheese. It's because you didn't find the right one for you.
Ah, okay.
Okay, so what we will need to do now, guys, we will put inside the oven, we have preheated at 200 degrees, okay? We will cooking it for 15 to 20 minutes, okay? But if you want to have also a visual contact, when it's become brown or gold, meaning it's done, didn't burn it, no need. Allez, let's go. And now we have 20 minutes. Let's break that. You know what is that?
I don't know.
It's not meaning the building in
Oh.
front is on fire. No, not that. It's meaning our dish is ready. So I will wear my spaceman glove and we will take out our dish.
Getting excited, Tristan.
You know, you have no idea. So I take my dish, okay?
Wow.
I will put it here.
Ooh. Phew.
And then I will just add a little bit dry herb. So me, I just have oregano, so I will use oregano. But if you have another kind, okay, a dry parsley, you can also do it, okay? Okay, so our dish is ready. We can enjoy.
Oh, this
So-
looks really good. Oh, the cheese, look at that.
Yeah.
Ooh.
But yeah, we put the mozzarella.
Mmm.
Yeah, that's quite good.
I just can't believe this is the leftover pasta, which was hard and unattractive at all.
Exactly. But you know, when we have put the cream, this have absorbed by the pasta. So of course, it's after become a little bit more flexible and more good.
This is really good. So it's amazing what we can do with leftover pasta. Just a little bit of trick and taste like a fresh pasta again.
Exactly. So we hope you enjoy this video and this recipe. Stay tuned, okay, with the website below. And bye-bye.
Thank you so much, Tristan, for joining our cooking class today. And it's really a pleasure to have all of you join us. And I hope to see you again very soon. Stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
Sometimes we might have cooked too much pasta and have some left over. But don't throw it away because there are multiple ways to make use of them. For instance, you can make pasta salad out of it. Just put some whatever ingredients you can find in your fridge and make it into a nice salad to go with your bread. Or you can actually freeze it, put it in the freezer and save it to recook it next time. Just remember, love your food and don't waste them. Thank you.